Welcome to Bradley J. Travel. Today it's Galway, and specifically the pubs of Galway. If you enjoy a historic pub, you are going to love Galway. First up is the King's Head pub. Why King's Head? Well, following the execution of Charles I in 1649, Galway came under siege. And after its surrender in 1653, a person named Stubbers became the military governor and then actually took over the mayor's house, which is the King's Head pub. And it's thought that this guy Stubbers was actually perhaps the executioner of Charles I. Their fireplace, 400 years old. The building, 800 years old. And then we get to Caravans. Caravans features something that's increasingly rare, and that's called a snug. There are certain requirements to be an authentic snug. You must have separation. It's got to be a small space physically separated from the main bar by a wall or partition. It's got to have a functional door, which allows you to fully enclose the space, and it has to have a small hatch opening connected directly to the bar so patrons can receive drinks without leaving the snug. Very small, 4 to 8 people, and it was designed for discretion for women. It was once socially unacceptable for women to drink in a public bar, and this allowed them to do that. Also, VIPs could go in there and not have to pass through the bar. And the snug is usually located close to the doorway, so you don't have to pass through the bar to get in. And this had all these requirements. It was fantastic. The next pub is Pucan, which was established in 1985, and then it closed down for a while and reopened in 2014 after a refurbishment, and they expanded the footprint. It features these really cool booths you see here. Now, some would call those snugs, but they do not really fulfill the requirement of snugs that I just related to you. The name An Pucan refers to an open sailing vessel, a Connemara sailing vessel. And yes, Guinness tastes better in Ireland. Next up is Naughton's, first opened in 1894, and before that was a townhouse for a guy named Humanity Dick Martin, who was one of the 14 tribes of Galway, and he was one of the co-founders of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. During the War of Irish Independence, the Black and Tans reportedly shot at the building because they objected to the family name being displayed on the storefront. And it's been a center for the arts and the literary and musical communities for a long, long time, and they have a mighty fine beef stew and those delightful fireplaces. Sitting in front of that little fireplace, eating that beef stew, which was recommended by another patron, was definitely a highlight of the trip. A trip filled with highlights. This is Pub Central, my friends. It's super legit, and after you've been here, it's tough to come back to some bars in the United States or other places that people call Irish pubs and not be like, yeah, kinda. You know, you never really know what a trip is going to mean to your life till maybe 6 months after the trip, maybe even a year. You just don't know how it's going to mellow. And for me, the trip to Galway was so meaningful. It leaves me with a very warm feeling. I don't know if it's because I'm from Boston and I relate to the culture. I can't be sure. I don't know. Maybe it's the people. Maybe it is the pubs themselves. But I can't recommend it enough. Please subscribe if you like the video, and share and rate them. Thank you.